Sports Trust acts as an implementation partner to its trustees, stakeholders and corporate donors. It distributes sporting equipment, kit and installs sports facilities in rural or historically disadvantaged communities in South Africa across all sporting codes for both abled and disabled sports. The Sports Trust reflects on a year that saw numerous sports infrastructure and development projects implemented with positive outcomes. In 2016, projects were implemented across the length and breadth of South Africa, spanning a multitude of sporting codes for both abled and disabled sports. Ivory Park Primary School became a beneficiary of a 1.2 million rand multi-purpose sports court as part of Nedbank's sports development program in partnership with the Sports Trust. The court accommodates a total of 5 sporting codes and has a 20-year lifespan. It's also eco-friendly, durable and easy to maintain with lateral forgiveness on the joints to prevent injuries.
"2016 is going to be a year where in which we intensify what we're doing, and this year we're going to be focusing, in a big way, to the programs of rural sport in the true sense of the word, which will be launching around March. But over and above that, at a high performance level, we all know that we'll be focusing on Rio de Janeiro in terms of supporting our athletes and going to Brazil."
One of the highlights of 2016 was the Cape Town Cycle Tour, which saw 35,000 cyclists participate in the largest time cycling event in the world. Amongst them were the top 72 Nedbank Sports Trust development cyclists who were chosen based on their past performances. This development cycling program supports school cycling in the Western Cape, with the support from the Department of Cultural Affairs and Sport.
I think today was the most exciting day for all of the kids. We had 72 kids riding in total, of which about 35% were seeded. So I think just by looking at the numbers that are seeded, are showing that our development program is certainly working and going in the right direction.
The August was really great today, and what really knocked me was Suikerbossie. The full race was nice, but only Suikerbossie knocked me down.
Every year, the Nedbank Guyana team search goes around the country to unearth raw talent. As part of this initiative, Nedbank provides soccer and training kits to disadvantaged schools with the aim of producing the next Guyana stars.
We are helping our kids to make their dreams come true. We're not just a bank that's there in town, but we're there to support them. So it is important because at least they will see that Nedbank is not just there as a bank, but Nedbank is there also to assist them in terms of fulfilling their dreams.
The Nedbank Development Schools Running Program, which is implemented by the Sports Trust, entered a total of 200 runners into the 2016 KZN Youth Race.
La ngibona khona ngiyakwazi ngempela ukugijima 2013 la ngafika khona ngagijima ngawina futhi la eThekwini. La 2014 futhi ngafike ngawina, na last year kade ngizogijima i-youth run ngafike futhi nayo ngayiwina, ngoba bengizimisele futhi bengijimile.
As part of the Western Cape government's ongoing program to keep young people away from gangsterism, the Department of Cultural Affairs and Sport, in partnership with the Sports Trust, handed over equipment to Veldrift Kickboxing Club. This program develops the youth so that they can continue to compete in both local and international competitions.
I'm going to Ireland to go to participate in the World Champs. I'm going to fight under the weight of under 42.
I've won competitions, specifically the championships of this year, 2016 championships, the development tournament at this dojo last weekend. And a lot more.
One of South Africa's largest and most prestigious all-stars dance competitions, the Battle of the Giants All-Stars Dance Sport Festival, is an internationally recognized event organized and sanctioned by the South African Body of Dance. Competitors showcase their talents in a range of freestyle dance techniques at Carnival City, including hip-hop, popping, breakdance, freestyle, ballroom, Latin American, slow dance, show dance, jazz, modern, ballet, and disco dance.
Well, this year, for the first time ever, we've moved from Sun City to the Carnival City in Johannesburg. It is absolutely amazing. As a judge, judging all sorts of styles, freestyle, hip-hop, and ballet, and all of those other theatre styles have been taken care of in the other room in the Mardi Gras. Everything is close. All the aunties and uncles are here to support. There's a buzz that is amazing. The talent is amazing. There is just so much happening this year.
Okay, so each year there's the World Hip Hop Championships, and it's mainly in Europe, like from Germany to Austria to Denmark to Italy. Well, we've been to like all of those places, and there are 250,000 like people, well, participants and spectators, and like in our section that we won, there were 87 duos. We went against England, Germany, Austria, Russia, Slovenia, Slovakia, like all these different like amazing teams.
The Sports Trust, in partnership with Sage Foundation, donated grant funding as well as 750 hours of Sage employees' time towards the restoration and upgrading of the Delphos Cricket Club, located in Maritzburg on the west rand of Johannesburg.
About 6 months ago, I approached the Sports Trust for funding for upgrading our cricket club and our facilities. In turn, they obviously approach their partners, which is Sage at this stage, and yes, this is the fruits that we see that comes through Sports Trust and Sage Foundation to upgrade our cricket club and moving forward in the future.
The members of the Delphos Cricket Club were presented with a new refurbished clubhouse and change rooms. Part of the grant money also went to building a homework centre where children can do homework after school.
I'm really excited. It's been a couple of weeks in the making, this project. So earlier this year, Sage Foundation made a commitment to pledge a grant to the Sports Trust, and we're here because our employees have taken the time to volunteer to uplift this facility. So we started with the cricket club. It was a bit dilapidated and derelict, and our colleagues got involved as volunteers. Amazingly, we put in 750 volunteer hours just for this project. And I mean, in Africa, we've probably done about 15,000 volunteer hours in 2016 so far, and today's the culmination of all of our efforts.
The Sports Trust Community Cycle Race took place in Piketberg in celebration of Heritage Day. The cyclists participated in 86, 50, 20 and 10-kilometer road races, depending on their age category.
What an awesome day for the Sports Trust here in Bergrivier Municipality at Steynsville High School in Piketberg, where we have our community cycle race sponsored by Nedbank, the Western Cape Department of Sports and Recreation, Arts and Culture, and the Sports Trust. And we have an awesome turnout of professional cyclists riding in the 86 kilometers of approximately 200. And that is just an inspiration for the younger generation that we are trying to encourage to participate in cycling.
The Sports Trust hosted its annual quiz night, aimed at raising funds for sport development in disadvantaged communities. The overall winners for 2016 were SuperSport.
I think it's great for us as South African Breweries to actually be part of the fabric. We've got a lot of properties and relationships in sports, and I think the Sports Trust is a vehicle for us to also contribute to the development of sportsmen at a young age.
As an ambassador of the Sports Trust, I think it is truly important to focus on sports as developing young people, and also we are fundraising to make sure that communities that are marginalized and don't have that opportunity or the facilities to be involved with sports, that this trust actually supports that, to say children should do sports.
The Sports Trust quiz is always a fantastic event. SuperSport's been a partner of the Sports Trust, so we always love bringing a team here. So we're pretty confident. We'd won it a few times before. Obviously, sport is our lives, and we were lucky enough that we had a few people in our team who worked quite extensively on the Olympics, tonight being about the Rio Carnival. I think that gave us an edge, and no disrespect to anyone else, but like we love sport. This is what we love to do, so we should be winning, to be fair.
The 2016 Sports Trust Golf Challenge, hosted by the legendary Gary Player, once again granted amateur golfers a unique opportunity to play the Gary Player golf course the way it was set up on the last day of the Nedbank Golf Challenge. The event was won by PwC and raised R1 million for golf and sport development.
The Sports Trust is something that everybody admires tremendously. When you think of the money that's been raised and allocated and how they spend their money across the country in all variety of sports, changing and giving people, changing their lives, giving them a place in the sun, which is so fantastic. And having been poor and struggled myself, I really have a sense of gratitude.
The Sports Trust Golf Challenge raises R1 million annually for sport development for both abled and disabled golfers. The Gauteng Provincial Government, together with Rand West City Local Municipality, Gauteng Gambling Board and the Sports Trust, handed over 2 multi-purpose sports courts to Bahamas Secondary School and Tukumsara Stadium.
We encourage all community members to come and utilize this facility. The facility is very durable, so it won't damage because of the increasing number of sporting activities that take place. So it can be used throughout the year with no damage at all.
We wish all the best to young people who are starting to benefit, but hopingly this as we roll out to all the communities, many communities in Gauteng are actually going to benefit.
Through its mass participation program, the Gauteng Department of Sport, Arts, Culture and Recreation, in partnership with the Sports Trust and various organizations, aim to promote healthy and active lifestyles in communities, while at the same time realizing transformation in sport and education. The Sports Trust was a CSI beneficiary of the 2016 Christmas Black Tie charity boxing event, Blizzard, hosted by Turbovint and Verdant Capital. All funds raised went towards supporting the Cosmos City Boxing Club, which is managed by Tulani Joe. While known for being the home of South African basketball, the Wembley Stadium in Johannesburg benefited from a very impressive facelift in 2016. The Sports Trust continues to provide sustainable sporting infrastructure and programs, thereby helping the youth to lead healthier lives. The Sports Trust Community Cycle Race will be taking place at Dyersville Secondary School in Saldanha on Saturday the 18th of February 2017. Registration takes place from 6:30 and the race starts proper at 7:30 a.m. Various race distances include 82, 51 and 20 kilometers. The event is made possible by the Sports Trust, Nedbank and Western Cape Department of Cultural Affairs and Sport and sanctioned by Cycling South Africa. The Sports Trust acts as an implementation partner to its trustees, stakeholders and corporate donors. It distributes sporting equipment, kit and installs sports facilities in rural or historically disadvantaged communities in South Africa across all sporting codes for both abled and disabled sports.